The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. A town mouse once visited a friend who lived in the country. Can you tell which one is the town mouse and which one is a country mouse? For lunch, the country mouse served wheat stalks, roots, and acorns. The town mouse ate very sparingly, nibbling a little of this and a little of that. She made it very plain that she ate the simple foods only to be polite. After the meal, the friends had a long talk, and rather the town mouse talked about her life in the city while the country mouse listened. There they are talking. They then went to bed in a cozy nest in the hedgerow and slept in quiet and comfort. Look, they're sleeping in their own little bed. What does that bed look like? That bed looks like a milkweed pod. In her sleep, the country mouse dreamed she was a town mouse, with all the luxuries and delights of city life that her friend had described. Look at the cakes and all the desserts. She looks like she likes them. So the next day, when the town mouse asked the country mouse to go home with her to the city, she gladly said yes. There she goes down the road. When they reached the mansion in which the town mouse lived, they found the leavings of a very fine banquet on the dining room table. Look at the food. That's a lot of food. There were jellies and cakes and delicious cheeses. Indeed, the most tempting food that a mouse can imagine. But just as the country mouse was about to nibble a dainty crumb of cake, she heard a cat meow loudly and scratch at the door. Ooh. If you're a mouse, you don't want to hear a cat. Look at the cat. Do you have a cat? In great fear, the mouse scurried to a hiding place. They lay quiet, still, for a long time, hardly daring to breathe. Look at where they're hiding. They're hiding in the teapot and the teacup. That's a crazy place to hide, but I guess if you're a little mouse, that's not too bad. At last they went back to the feast. Then the door opened suddenly. The servants came in to clear the table, followed by the house dog. There's the house dog, and there they come. The country mouse stopped in the town mouse's den only long enough to pick up her carpet bag and umbrella. I guess she wasn't going to stay with all that excitement. You may have luxuries and dainties that I don't have, she said as she hurried away, but I prefer my plain food and simple life in the country with the peace and security that go with it. So it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. And with that, the country mouse went home.